All right, so I'm live with Simulating SQL, and what I'm going to do is dive right into playing around with SQL. I already have this whole code space set up here, and notice that I've mostly been using SQLite 3 to do this, and I'm going to probably, I think today, keep doing that. Let's go ahead and dive into it. I'm going to click on this button. It should just launch immediately, a SQLite enabled code space. And the fun thing about using SQLite is that you can just do all kinds of really fun things without needing to talk to a database connection string and all this other kind of super tricky stuff. And we're going to continue down that same route because if we do SQLite with Python in particular, we can actually essentially move very quickly. And so the last thing that I covered with SQL was that I have this ETL script here, and you can see here that one of the fun things about this ETL script is that I'm able to take keywords and from a file essentially and make them into a hashtag, and then take all that stuff out and shove it directly into a database. And what's cool about that is now I can query a database as a result of keywords that I parsed out from some file. And so if I remember correctly, we have, it says create a database if it doesn't exist, load in the keywords, basically extract them. And so it's going to get this from a file called text. So I just have some like random transcription here. And if we run this, we can see exactly what it does. So if we go here, we say ETL dash help. Do is it's going to extract keywords from a file and load them into a database. So we can do that. We can say ETL. There we go. It puts them in. Oh, database already exists, so we don't necessarily need to do it. We could delete though. Why not? Let's delete it and let's recreate it. And then we can actually go through here and basically run this and go ahead and say ETL. Perfect. And then once we've got that working, we should be able to go a little bit further and then do a query. There we go. Perfect. So that's the idea is you can build really quick tools using SQLite. And then if I went to the next one, you could see that I built this report here that was able to look at different things and we could all like a sales database, etc. So there's tons of fun things that you can do when you're building out with SQLite. And so maybe the last thing that I will do really quick is try to build something in just like 30 seconds. And I'll try to grab data from Wikipedia and shove it into SQLite. So how quick could we do this? Let's go ahead and we'll call this touch SQLite wiki.py. And then inside of here, I'm going to tell our Copilot what we're going to do. We're going to say, basically build a script that dumps that dumps the content of a Wikipedia page into a SQLite database. And so let's make sure we have the requirements here. We can go ahead and we can install wiki. So we can do app code or third party lib Wikipedia here. So I'll just say make install this. And then to get the exact version, you just do pip freeze and then you grep Wikipedia and you do this. There we go. Wikipedia. Okay. Next up, all we got to do is get into making it. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to say import Wikipedia. And we can say make a function. And we can also use click, import click. We can just do this. We can say build a function and import SQLite. So we can just say build a function that queries. There we go. Okay, and then a table. There we go, exactly. Go ahead and do that. And then shove it all into there. Exactly. And then the last thing we can do, the queries exactly, query return the page. And now we want to build this into click. Yeah, we could do that. We can delete the database. Okay, and now do a click group at click a group here. And then we just say wiki to CLI. And then from here, we build this out. I think we want that. And then we just say click command. We can, in this one, just say, for example, whoops, we didn't want that. We can just say ingest here, page title, DB name. Now, by the default page title, defaults would be programming, DB name, defaults, and table name. There we go. Ingest it. Okay, and then let's make another one that says query. Exactly. So this is what's nice about once you know that, I mean, you can essentially read this really, really quickly. And we can do exactly. I mean, this is lightning fast. We can go up here. We can do this. User bin Python. To mod this, we can say SQLite. Wiki. Go. Wiki. And then what we can do is we can say ingest. There we go. And then we can say query. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So lightning fast, another tool, another day. Let's go ahead and add this. Add SQLite and adding more tools. So, and we can push. And I'll put this in the README. We can just say like next up, more SQLite, Python scripts. Perfect. All right. And I'll go ahead and add everything here. Commit, adding next step. Perfect. All right. See you in a couple weeks.